Lainey, do you know who this is? I just got your number today, so I thought I'd say hi. Is this Heather, my future mother-in-law? I'm so glad you reached out. Who are you calling mother-in-law? Oh, because you're Danny's mom. You're not married yet. Don't get too comfortable. My apologies. I'll be more careful. By the way, it was so nice to meet you and Luke today. Well, I wasn't happy at all. Excuse me? Think about it. The son I raised so carefully is being taken away by another woman. As a mother, there's nothing sadder. I understand how you feel, but you can't possibly understand my feelings. And as I've mentioned when we met, I still don't approve of your marriage. Yes, I remember. That's why I'm going to work hard to earn your approval. I hope I'll be able to convince you soon. It's going to be a waste of effort. Okay. It'll be a long time before I approve of this marriage. I need to make sure you're truly fit to be Danny's wife. Then I'll do my best to prove I'm worthy. All talk, I'm sure. That's not true. I'm expanding my cooking repertoire every day. Oh, please. Young people these days can barely hold a knife. I'm honestly worried that Danny won't get proper meals. No need to worry about that. Actually, I have a cooking license. A cooking license? But you're not even working as a chef. No, but I thought it might be useful someday. So I studied for it on my own while working. I also have a solid understanding of nutrition, so I can prepare healthy meals for him every day. Showing off your qualifications like that is so unbecoming. A wife doesn't need that. You think so? I worked really hard to get those qualifications. A piece of paper doesn't mean anything. And cooking alone isn't enough. There's cleaning, laundry, and plenty of other things a housewife has to do. You can count on me for cleaning too. I'm also a certified professional organizer. Huh? Here we go again with another qualification. Are you some sort of qualification collector? I bet you just collect them without actually using them. I only get the ones I think are necessary. A qualification might just be a piece of paper, but the effort I put into earning it isn't wasted. I did it to make sure Danny and I could live comfortably and to be as helpful as possible. Listen, it's not enough to be useful to my son. What's important is how much you can serve your mother-in-law. Oh, is that normal? I mean, I'll do my best to be helpful to you too. Oh, really? Then, from now on, you'll do whatever I say. What? If you defy me even once, I won't approve of this marriage, understand? Let's see. How about we start with some yard work? Lately, I've had back pain and haven't been able to do anything, so it's turned into a jungle. So tomorrow, come over alone in the morning and mow the yard. Tomorrow? Well, you want to be helpful to me, right? But tomorrow is a bit sudden. I have work. So what? Just take a day off. That's crazy. Or are you saying that you can't use your vacation days for your future in-laws? Am I not worth taking a day off for? Taking a day off just for mowing is a bit... Well, you can't come to my house in the morning if you don't take the day off, right? But it's too sudden to request a day off. It'd inconvenience my colleagues. Who cares about them? You want to be Danny's wife, don't you? Then your priority should obviously be me. Geez. If you don't want to do it, then fine. I'll never approve of this marriage. If you're okay with that, then go ahead and don't take the day off. That's just unfair. You're trying to blackmail me. Welcome to the life of a daughter-in-law. Can Danny help me with it? Why would he need to be involved? It's his family home, and if we do it together, it'd be much faster to finish. Oh my! What a shameless girl you are! This is your job! Men tend to be better at it, though. Absolutely not! He's been afraid of bugs since he was a child. Stop being so selfish and do the job by yourself. So I expect you to handle the mowing tomorrow. After that, there's also the storage shed that needs organizing. And don't forget to bring your own gloves and lunch. Understood. Thank you, Lainey, for the job. The yard looks so much better now. I'm impressed you managed to cut the grass and clean up all by yourself. I've got to admit, I see you in a slightly better light now. Good to hear. I'm glad I could help. What's wrong? You should be happier. Isn't it nice to be praised by your future mother-in-law? I'm sorry, I'm just a bit tired. I had to take a sudden day off from work, and it ended up inconveniencing my colleagues. Honestly, I don't want to go through this again. Oh, don't be so dramatic. If you take a day off, someone else will just cover for you, right? But there's no one to replace a daughter-in-law. I'll let you know as soon as the grass starts growing back. There might not be a next time. What did you say? Oh, nothing. I'm exhausted, so I'm going to bed now. Good night. Hi, Lainey. It's been a while. Do you have a moment? Heather, what's this about? I'm wondering if you could come by and clean the yard for me. The grass has grown back again. Again? Come by tomorrow morning with your gloves. I have work tomorrow. I know that. I can't take any more vacation days. Why not? You managed to take one last time. Last time, I had to beg my boss. He understood the situation, but I'm not going to keep burdening my colleagues. Oh, please. The company won't fall apart just because you take a day off. We work as a team, so if one person is out, it means more work for everyone else. It's one thing if it's an emergency or something unavoidable, but taking time off for mowing is unheard of. It's an important task too. For you, maybe, but I want to use my vacation days for something more meaningful. How dare you? Are you saying you can't obey me? I told you if you don't prioritize me, there won't be any marriage. I don't need to mow to get married. Sorry for not updating you sooner, but I'm actually getting married soon. What? Danny didn't tell me anything about this. I won't let you. I haven't given my approval yet. I don't need your approval, so you'll have to manage the mowing on your own. And don't forget to buy your own gloves. Wait, how dare you plan a wedding behind my back? I absolutely won't allow this. Too bad. I'll marry who I want, when I want. Your approval isn't required. What did you say? Better start on that mowing before the grass gets too tall. Meanwhile, I'll be off getting married. You little... Fine. I know what I have to do then. If you insist on this marriage, you'll have to pay me a dowry. Dowry? Which country do you think you live in? Doesn't matter. You're taking my precious Danny away from me, so you'll need to pay up. Let's say 300 grand would do. Holy cow. $300,000 dowry? Are you seriously asking? Yes. I expect it in cash, all at once. It seems like your head is overrun with some seriously stubborn weeds, Heather. You might want to consider using some weed killer up there. Who do you think you're talking to? I suggest you learn about American culture and the wedding tradition. We can talk after you've done that. I don't care about that. Just give me the money already. You're the one who's forcing this marriage without my consent, so you owe me for my approval. You're insane. If you want to marry Danny, pay me $300 grand. If you can't pay, then I won't let you marry him. You really are letting those weeds take over your brain, aren't you? Do you seriously think I'm dating Danny? That ended a while ago. What? Demanding money from the ex-girlfriend? That's so outrageous, I don't even know how to respond. What? You broke up? But you just said you were getting married. I only said that because I didn't want you to keep asking me to do your chores. Now, if you'll excuse me. Wait! I've told you many times that if you don't do my chores, you won't be allowed to marry my son. I'm marrying someone else. Someone else? Yes. Wait a minute. What do you mean? Danny introduced you to me just 2 months ago. You were asking for my blessing to get married. So why are you marrying someone else now? Because you were fiercely opposed. Oh. You're the reason the engagement was called off. And now you're acting surprised? Should I get some weed killer for your head right away? Shut up! I won't allow you to marry someone else. Not when you're engaged to Danny. We broke up, of course. I haven't been informed. I just asked Danny and he's shocked too. He is? So you've been cheating on him this whole time. If that's the case, then I'm demanding $300,000 in compensation for breaking off the engagement. Cheating? Absolutely not. I met my fiancé after I had already broken up with Danny. We were introduced by a mutual friend, and then a speedy engagement. But Danny says you haven't broken up. We did the day after I met you. I dumped him. I returned the spare key along with the dirty gloves from weeding. What? If he doesn't want to accept it, once I say it's over, that's the end of it. After all, we weren't married. Honestly, if we had, going through a divorce would have been a real hassle. I'm so glad I didn't marry him. Why did you leave him? You came to introduce yourself as his future wife? I told you the reason is you, Heather. I told him everything. Your tests, the mowing, you name it. He was completely put off by it. You told him everything? You're awful. That's you and Danny. Despite being disgusted by what you did, he had the nerve to say, if you want to marry me, you'll have to convince her. It's supposed to be our marriage, but he expected me to handle everything on my own. That's absurd. When I mentioned the mowing, he just laughed and said he hated yard work, so he wanted me to keep doing it. I lost all love for a man who wouldn't stand up for me. But still, breaking up is a bit extreme. He seems to think you're just taking time off. He's devastated now that he heard you're marrying someone else. Oh, I'm not interested in a guy who thinks he can ghost me for 2 months after crying to keep me. Anyone would recognize that as a breakup. Well, I'm the 101st person and I don't recognize it. There it is again. I don't need your approval because I'm marrying someone else, and you're just the ex-boyfriend's mom now. But if this continues, my Danny will be left as someone who was dumped by his fiancé. Well, that's already happened. The engagement is off. I can't bear the shame of him being jilted. I can't even show my face outside. Well, that's perfect. Now you'll have all day to clean the yard. That's not what this is about. There's no way I'll allow this breakup. Call off this new marriage and come back to us. Yeah, right. I've already told all my relatives that Danny is engaged. I even bragged to the neighbors about the hard-working daughter-in-law I was getting. But now you guys are broken up? It's humiliating. You're already showing your ridiculousness. You drove me away and now expect me to come back for your convenience? How completely out of touch are you? What the heck? I'm telling you that I'll approve your marriage to Danny now. You should be thrilled to come back. I'll gladly decline, thanks. You'll regret this. I'm sure of it. Danny would be a much better husband than some guy you rushed to marry. You mean a husband who turns a blind eye to his mother's bullying? Marrying a man you've only known for 2 months is a mistake, especially with someone you met on a blind date. It's just a desperate last resort for leftovers. Please go apologize to everyone who is married thanks to the blind dates. After breaking off the engagement, don't go marry another man. That hurts Danny's feelings. Rest assured, the man I'm marrying is far more wonderful than him. That's impossible. I won't allow you to marry anyone but him. Being with some loser you rush to find will only make you miserable. Loser? Not at all. He's a lawyer who makes twice the salary Danny does. What the? Well, considering Danny is a part-time actor who dreams of becoming a movie star, it's not surprising my fiancé earns double his income. A lawyer? Are you really marrying such a respectable man? Yes, and he's neither arrogant nor boastful. He's humble and sincere. But Danny is going to be a big star someday. Breaking up with him is such a waste. If you marry him, a glamorous life is guaranteed. How is a part-time job glamorous? He might be a part-timer now, but he'll become famous and land roles in movies and TV shows. He's truly talented. I don't think a man who's okay with making his fiancée do the yard work is going to become a big star. He's just afraid of bugs, that's all. And even though he's a part-timer, he's living independently without relying on his parents. That's commendable. Independent? There seems to be a misunderstanding. What do you mean? He never asked me for money. That's because I was supporting him. Really? His part-time earnings weren't enough, so I was the one who was financially supporting him. I was prepared for a tough marriage, but I'm not prepared to endure harassment from my mother-in-law. Instead, I'll be happy with my successful lawyer husband. Danny's day will come for sure. I understand that you want to believe in him, but I think the chances of him becoming successful are quite low. Don't say that. I hope he finds a suitable wife soon. Someone who understands his part-time acting career and is willing to cover most of the living expenses and can withstand your bullying. A truly strong woman. Fine. I'll approve of you, Lainey, so please come back. You're crazy. You don't need to pay me anything. You have my blessing to marry Danny, so please come back. Marry him. Let's pretend the breakup never happened. A little too late for that. Did you suddenly realize that if you let me go, Danny might never find another partner? It's not that, but I just think it's better for two people who love each other to get married. Don't you think it's better to marry someone you've known for a long time than someone you just met on a blind date? I love my fiancé very much. And as for Danny, I don't love him anymore. No, that's impossible. Oh, by the way, my lawyer fiancé mentioned something interesting. Did you know that I could potentially sue you for compensation for emotional damage and breaking off the engagement? Are you going to come after me now? It's pretty much your fault that the engagement was called off anyway. Maybe I'll try to claim the money I spent supporting Danny. It could amount to tens of thousands. What? Maybe I should consult my fiancé about pursuing this lawsuit sooner rather than later. No, stop! I'll tell Danny to give up on you. Please, don't file for compensation. Then don't ever contact me again. I won't. No more calls or texts. I'll make sure Danny knows too. If your yard gets messy, you'll just have to handle it yourselves, okay? I understand. Well then, take care. I completely cut off contact with both Heather and Danny. So the rest of this is just what I've heard through the grapevine. Apparently, Danny gave up on becoming an actor and started looking for a job. However, since he had only worked odd jobs for so many years, no company would hire him as a full-time employee. As a result, he's still working part-time while relying on Heather for financial support. Her pension alone isn't enough to support both of them, so she's reportedly started working at a supermarket far from home to avoid being noticed by neighbors and relatives. As for me, I recently had a beautiful wedding with my lawyer fiancé, and we're now enjoying our newlywed life in our new home. Hey Rose, I just saw your text. Sorry it took me a while to reply. I've been busy today and I'm barely having my lunch. Ah, here we go again with the I'm too busy excuse. No, I didn't mean it like that. I feel sorry for you. You have a shitty job. Caregiving is such a hard work, but you don't get paid enough. I don't know how you do it. Yes, it is hard work, but I love doing it. Stop lying to yourself. They don't even let you get a break until now. That's because we prioritize the residents' lunchtime. I often have my lunch around this time. Right, poor thing. I couldn't handle being treated like a slave for such crappy pay. Slave? No, that's definitely not the case. I eat breakfast late, so having lunch late doesn't bother me at all. Anyway, what can I help you with? What's the reason for reaching out? Oh, about my lunch today? What the hell was that? You didn't like it? You expect me to like that shitty lunch? Do you think I'm stupid? What? I double-checked and even tasted some before packing your lunch. I thought it was fine. I'll make sure to do better next time. Seriously? The lack of color is just too unappetizing. There's way too much brown, don't you think? Really? Didn't I put spinach and cherry tomatoes to add some color? I thought I did a good job, but... Besides, it tastes salty and soggy. Are you seriously trying to embarrass us with such a lunchbox? Is that really what you want? That's not my intention. Did you even try it yourself? If you did, are you seriously that clueless about taste? I can't believe it's this bad. Sorry. Do you really think just saying sorry will fix everything? How about putting more effort into making it actually taste good before apologizing? I do try my best in my own way, you know. Oh, come on. Is that your idea of effort? That's hilarious. Well, I suppose it's understandable. Dealing with older folks all the time, huh? No wonder your taste buds are a bit off. Rose, joking about me is one thing, but I won't tolerate making fun of the residents. There you go again, being a hypocrite. You might put on a good face, but we know you're intentionally serving us bad food to annoy us. Honestly, you're such a pain. Rose, isn't that a bit too harsh? I do my best with chores and work, you know. I don't get why you have to talk to me that way. Hey, isn't it because you're on a low income that you're working so hard? That's probably why it's affecting your private life, and you're only able to cook bad meals, huh? Why do you hate me that much? Oh, you finally get it, huh? Why would I even like you? With your income, you should at least be good at cooking. But nope, you can't even manage to make a decent lunch. You're just so useless. Useless? I'm neither your maid nor your slave. Ugh, you're seriously annoying. Always making excuses when you can't do anything. I'm so done with it. Why do I have to put up with all this from you? If you don't want to be criticized, why not make better food? And don't even think about talking back until I give my approval. Clear? Understood. Hey, what are you doing? I need to talk to you. Pick up the phone already. Do you even remember what phones are for? Sorry, Rose. I just saw your call and text. Is everything okay? Emily, finally! You're still at work, right? Yes, but... Good. I need you to stop by the mall on your way home. The mall? I ordered some stuff online from the store's website. Turns out, both the clothes and the bag are available for pickup today. Since I really need them right now, could you do me a favor and grab them for me? Why me? Why not just swing by the mall on your way home? If I could, I'd stop by. But it's quite a distance away, and it's in the opposite direction. It'll add an extra hour to my journey home. Plus, I still need to make dinner. Dinner will end up being late. Is that all right with you? Huh? Of course not. You do realize that Mom and Dad, who are getting older, really look forward to dinner, don't you? And here you are, unable to cook anything decent. Yet still planning to make them wait? It's just unbelievable. I don't want to keep them waiting either, so that's why I'm saying it's difficult to make a detour to the department store. Are you talking back to me? I didn't mean it that way. Can I pick it up on my next day off? You just don't understand women at all, do you? It's like we're from different planets. I need it right now. Waiting until your next day off just isn't an option, okay? I'm sorry, but it's either the department store or dinner. I can only prioritize one. Ugh, you're so useless. Fine, go to the mall and get my stuff. Huh? I can't keep your mother and father waiting. Who the hell do you think you are? What do you mean? I'm saying don't think about the dinner. Nobody's expecting your shitty cooking anyway. So, we've decided to eat out tonight. Remember how Mom's been wanting to go to that sushi place? Well, tonight's the night we're splurging and going there. Oh, that place? Isn't it like around $100 per person for the basic course? What's your point? You're not expecting me to pay, are you? You're the one in charge of cooking, remember? Since your cooking skills are, let's say, lacking, it seems fair that you cover the cost, doesn't it? That's not fair. We make a conscious effort to save money in our everyday lives. It would be quite difficult for us if we were suddenly expected to splurge like that. Ugh! Seriously? Your stinginess is so annoying. You know what? Unlike you, my husband is actually successful. Yet he's forced to deal with your crappy lunches, and it's a real nuisance. It's annoying. Don't you feel sorry for my husband? If you did, you'd at least feel like treating us to a decent meal once in a while, wouldn't you? That's so fucked up. Listen, unlike you, my husband graduated from a prestigious university, and he works at a well-known local company. He's not like you, a high school graduate who's stupid. Totally different, okay? Stupid? Anyway, we're treating ourselves to some good sushi. Make sure you pick up the clothes and bag I ordered, understood? I got it. But just so you know, I won't be covering the bill, alright? Hey, Emily! Did you take a look at the pictures I sent you? Don't pretend you didn't see them because I know you did. You have until this weekend to pay up, alright? Got it? Sorry for the late reply. I'm just taking a break now. Okay, I get it. Your constant busy act is seriously getting on my nerves. Enough already. I didn't mean to upset you. If I did, I'm sorry. I've just checked the pictures now. What's the invoice for exactly? What do you mean? Isn't it obvious? It's clearly a credit card bill. I know that. Why are you sending this to me? 'Cause I want you to pay for it. What? Why me? I mean, we're more than just sisters-in-law, aren't we? We're practically sisters. But I'm really strapped for cash right now, so I could really use your help. If you didn't have the money, why did you use the card? $3,000 is a lot of money. I can't afford that. And what did you even spend that money on in the first place? Oh, you see? Remember those bags and clothes you picked up the other day? They were from my favorite brand, so they were quite expensive. And then, I treated myself to a fancy French meal recently, so that's also included. Oh, and I almost forgot. I used the card to pay for a spa trip with my friends too. All that money was for your extravagant spending, wasn't it? It's just how it is, right? Women need to invest in themselves and stay young. You're a woman too, so you get that, don't you? I get where you're coming from. Even so, $3,000 is quite a lot. Anyway, I can't afford it, so please figure it out yourself. If it's really impossible, why not ask my brother for help? He's your husband, so please discuss it thoroughly with each other. Are you trying to diss my husband? You think Daniel doesn't make enough money, do you? I don't think that way at all. Listen, Daniel is way more competent than you'll ever be. If you dare to insult him again, there will be consequences. I'm not insulting anyone. If you think he's so capable, then shouldn't you rely on him even more? I'm offended by the way you're talking to me. You're just someone who's undereducated and can't even do your job properly. You can't even pay my bill, so don't even try to tell me what to do. Huh? Don't you think it might be in your best interest to switch to a company that offers better pay? Just a thought. It's none of your business. That is my brother's company. What? Still got something to say to me? Can't even whip up a decent lunch. Yet you've got quite the attitude. We're not talking about lunch, are we? It matters. Anyway, I need you to send me $3,000. If you don't, I'll kick you out of the house. It's a bit sudden, so I'm not sure how to respond. Well then, just listen to what I'm saying. See you later. Hey Daniel, do you have a minute? What's up, sis? Your wife reached out to me. She's asking me to send her $3,000 to pay her credit card bill. $3,000? She spent that much again? Seems like she's been going all out on bags and clothes, all in the pursuit of staying young. And she even mentioned going on a spa trip. And she even brought up going on a spa trip with her friends. You need to do something about this. Do you even have that kind of money? Yeah, but she never listens to me when I try to stop her. Huh? She's your wife. No one can stop her but you. All right. I'll remind her to be more careful with spending from now on. Could you cover it just this time? Huh? Why me? Come on, Emily. You've got money, right? I'm really struggling here. Barely making ends meet. And I'm dipping into my savings just to get by. I worked so hard for my money. Why should I have to spend it on her? If you're not keen on it, why don't you talk to Rose directly? We both know she won't listen to me, which is why I'm asking you to talk to her. Ugh. She doesn't really listen to anyone, does she? This is serious. Anyway, I'm not willing to pay $3,000. I think it's best to have a proper conversation with your wife about this. including discussing future arrangements. Otherwise, you will end up burdened with the debt in the long run, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Like I said, she's your wife. You have to talk to her. It's better than me talking to her, so please.
Okay.
Emily, what do you think you were doing? What are you talking about? Don't play dumb with me. You told Daniel, didn't you? He found out I used $3,000 on my card. You told him to talk to me, and now you're saying you can't pay for it. Yes, I did. Why? You could have just sent me the money. Now look. I've told you multiple times I can't pay it for you. What? How useless are you? Even Daniel couldn't stand you. My brother hates me? Yes. He really didn't want to say anything to me, but you kept nagging him, so he had no choice but to talk to me. How does it feel to be hated by your own brother? It must suck. You, with your low income and incompetence, have the audacity to speak against my brilliant husband? You should just keep quiet and do as I say. Rose, you really don't know anything, do you? Huh? What are you talking about? I understand perfectly well that you're incompetent. Continuing this conversation with you will only frustrate me more. I'm tempted to ask Daniel to cut ties with you, considering you're so useless. Are you sure you want to say that? You might regret it later, you know. Are you kidding me? I won't regret it at all. In fact, I'll feel relieved. Just get out of the house already, you and your husband. I never want to eat your awful food again. Okay. Are you sure you want to do this? I'll talk to my husband about it and we'll move out soon. Wow! Surprisingly cooperative of you. It's quite rare. Please do it as soon as possible. Emily, what the hell is going on? Pick up the phone. Hey, didn't we cut ties already? We did as you said and left the house. We're practically strangers now, right? It was tough enough being asked to live together by our in-laws. Living together was tough, especially with the added pressure of cooking meals for everyone. But now that it's just my husband and me, things are much more comfortable. Whatever. I heard that Daniel got fired. I see. I see? When I talked to Daniel about it, he said you were the one who fired him. What's the deal? How do you have the authority to do that? You, with your high school education and caregiving job, can't possibly have the power to fire him. It's true that I work as a caregiver, but I'm also the facilities manager. I don't understand why you always seem to belittle me. Huh? You're the manager? Can you please stop lying? I'm not lying. But you work on site, right? You prioritize the residents' lunches, sometimes having your own meal later in the day. I believe that first-hand experience on the front line is crucial for understanding the operations. So I am involved in both caring for the residents and managing the facility. I didn't realize you were the president. So I know you're making more money than Daniel. But what does that have to do with Daniel getting fired? Oh, so my brother hasn't mentioned anything to you, huh? What do you mean? It seems like you're underestimating me because of my role as a caregiver. But just to clarify, Daniel has been employed at our facility for a year now. What? There's no way. Daniel is a smart man. He works for a top-tier company. I remember Daniel was working for a top-tier company, but he got fired due to some issues at work. Issues? What kind of issues? Yes, my brother used to go on a lot of business trips, right? Now that you mention it, it does seem like he hasn't been going on business trips lately. He got caught altering his business trip receipts to claim more money than he should have. They found out and fired him from the company. I didn't know that. He would leave the house every day to spend time in the park or cafes, trying not to be obvious. I knew about it, but he begged me not to tell you anything. Job hunting was tough for him. Nothing seemed to stick, and he got pretty down in the dumps. Feeling sorry for him, I offered him a job at our facility, which he gratefully accepted. He's been with us for a year now, but it turns out he was sneaking into the facility's office and stealing money from the safe. Despite being sued by his previous company, and I thought he had learned his lesson, it seems he hasn't. I think he has a problem. He was sued? Did he really do it? Maybe it was somebody else. The clerk mentioned discrepancies between the records and the cash, so they installed security cameras. And there, my brother's face was clearly captured, so it's not a case of mistaken identity. Emily, if you believe Daniel has an issue, why not support him? He's your brother. I won't mock your profession anymore, so please, don't let him go. So, it was you who wanted to cut ties and kick us out, right? And didn't Daniel also say he hated me? I don't feel obligated to help someone who feels that way. Plus, even though we're siblings, I'm the one in charge here. I simply can't overlook having a thief within the facility. Oh no! Even though things might not be great now, he had a good salary at his previous job. Why would he falsify receipts? Did you know that Daniel was addicted to gambling too? Huh? Gambling? That's a lie. He started playing poker online to kill time. But then, he started to lose control. He started pouring almost all of his allowance into it, but even that wasn't enough to satisfy him. Eventually, he crossed the line and dipped into the company's funds. We've already taken this matter to the authorities for assistance. What? The police? Of course, he stole the company's money. I can't even pay my own credit card bill. And now I have to deal with my unemployed husband getting arrested? How am I supposed to survive this? I don't know. Don't be so cold. I helped him out when he was in trouble, despite all the harassment he put me through. But now, after finding out that my brother stole from the facility, I have absolutely no intention of helping him. We've cut ties with you both, so please don't try to contact us again. I'm blocking both of you. We've moved, so we won't be seeing each other anymore. Emily, I'm sorry. I've been an asshole. Please help us. Hell no. Goodbye. No! My brother was arrested for embezzlement and had to pay a hefty fine. To cover the fine and my sister-in-law's mounting credit card debt, he borrowed money from our parents. Unfortunately, this led to our parents cutting ties with him. Meanwhile, Rose, who used to work part-time while relying on financial support, has taken on multiple jobs. She's working from dawn till dusk. Despite her hard work, most of her earnings go toward repaying her parents, leaving her with little to spare. As a result, she can't afford any luxuries and even struggles to enjoy decent meals. According to my cousin, Daniel and Rose are constantly fighting every day. It might just be a matter of time before they get divorced. I'm committed to striving for a comfortable environment for our residents in the facility. I'll give it my all, both on the ground and in managing the operations.
Lily, it's already 10 o'clock. What on earth do you think you're doing? I told you I wanted you to clean my place this morning. Don't tell me you're still sleeping. Don't slack off just because it's your day off.
Mom, I told you, didn't I? I told you that I'm working on my day off because it's busy at work right now.
What? You were the wife of our family. I don't even like the fact that you're working at all. I can't believe you're working on your day off. Why don't you just say no because you have to take care of the house today? You should ask someone else to do it for you.
That's not how it works. It's my job, so I have to do it. Besides, I'm already at work.
You're a woman anyway. You can't be making that much. So don't be so unreasonable.
That may have been true in the past, but nowadays, it is not because you are a woman that you are underpaid. I get paid well enough. I have the same responsibilities as men.
Well, are you trying to talk back to me? This is why I hate women who have jobs. After all, you live off the money my son earns, and you think you're such a big shot.
Mom, if you're just gonna complain to me, can I go now? I need to concentrate on work.
You're so high and mighty. That's why I said I don't like the job. From now on, you must take weekends off. Do you understand? If you can't do what I say, I'll have you quit your job. Is that clear?
You can't just go and decide something like that.
You know what? You don't know your place. You are the wife, and you keep talking back to me. You should know your place. At the very least, come over and clean my house immediately after work.
I refuse.
What? Did you even hear a word I said?
I take good care of my own house. Just because we live close to each other, you try to force me to clean your house.
Stop pushing that on me.
I'm at work, so I have to go.
Lily, wait a minute. I'm not done talking yet. Lily, you must be off work today. Yesterday, you used your day off as an excuse to not clean my house. Today is the day I'm going to have you do it. As a matter of fact, you should be the one telling me that you're going to visit me today to apologize for yesterday. But you never contacted me. I'm the one who contacted you. Damn it! You're so inconsiderate. Hey, are you listening to me? Lily, don't tell me you're pretending not to notice.
Good morning, Mom. I was driving and didn't notice. I've already made plans for today. I'm going out.
What? Plans? I didn't hear anything about that.
Why do we have to tell you what we're doing all the time?
It doesn't matter. Tell me.
Today, we've been talking about getting some new spring clothes. So Evan and I are here at the outlet store.
Outlet? I wanted to go too. Why didn't you invite me? That's just too mean.
Because, Mom, the last time I invited you to the mall, why should I go shopping with my daughter-in-law?
Did you think I would want to go? You said so yourself. Except for the outlet stores. Can't you even understand that?
I thought so too, so I talked to Evan about it. Then Evan said, it's okay. He said that even if we went together with you, you'd just complain the whole time. And then, our fun day of shopping would just turn into a pain in the neck. So, he told me not to invite you. I just went along with it, though I thought he was right.
Evan said that?
Mom, haven't you even noticed? You constantly complain to me, and that may make you feel better. But as a result, your loving son doesn't think that much of you.
Huh? Don't get carried away. My son definitely didn't say that. You probably made that up anyway.
If you want to think so, be my guest. Are you done? I haven't left the parking lot yet because I've been texting you the whole time. I'd like to take a look around, so if you'll excuse me.
Hey, wait! Lily!
Mom, what on earth are you doing? I just got home from work and opened the mailbox to find divorce papers in there.
Evan asked me to approve it. I knew Evan was on his mother's side. So you're making up this story that Evan doesn't think well of me. Of course, right? I mean, compared to someone like you who's always working and lacks charm, I'm the one who went through the pain of childbirth, raised that child with utmost care all this time. Of course, I'm more important than you. Evan says he hates you for not taking care of his mother.
So, you really hate me that much?
What? It's your fault, isn't it? Because you don't listen to me at all. This time, I put it in the mailbox to scare you. If you don't listen to me in the future, I'll really have you divorce him. So, tomorrow morning, even if you have to take the day off work, come to my place to clean up.
You know that I can't take off work on such short notice.
Shut up. Don't talk back to me. I am your mother-in-law and my orders are final. If you don't, then it is divorce. Do you understand? No matter how incompetent you are, you know what the right thing to do is, don't you?
I understand.
You finally understand. If you had just listened to me from the start.
Then, let's proceed with the divorce proceedings.
What?
What do you mean, what? You're the one who said it. You told me to get a divorce. And you also told me to listen to you, my mother-in-law. So, I'm going along with the divorce.
That's not what I meant. I'm just saying that you should come tomorrow and clean. I'm having trouble with my place right now.
I don't want to.
What? Don't get cocky.
You don't like me after all, do you? You don't want a cocky wife, right? I understand how you feel. You hate me so much that you went to the trouble of preparing divorce papers for me. If that's the case, I'll go file the divorce papers now.
Now? It's already late at night. Besides, divorce papers aren't something you just hand in all of a sudden. I don't know what my son will think.
What are you talking about? Your son wants a divorce, right? Then, if I serve him the divorce papers, I'm sure he'll be rather pleased.
That's,
If Evan and you feel the same way, then we have no choice. I'm going to get ready now and go to the city office. So, if you'll excuse me.
Wait a minute. Calm down.
I'm calm. So then, see you later.
Lily, wait a minute. What will my son say about me? Please, please don't do something stupid. Lily, your father called me. He told me to move out of the condo, and by the end of the month of all things. That only gives me 10 days. I know he's sad because his daughter's divorced, but he doesn't have the right to tell me to do that. Does he? Hey, I've got an emergency. It's an emergency. Call me back.
Hello, Mom. Oh, you're not my mother-in-law anymore. It's weird to call you Mom, so I'll call you by your first name, Joyce.
I don't care what you call me now. Why should I be kicked out of my own place? I can ignore what your father says, right?
You can ignore him all you want, but I'm sure he'll just force you to leave, right?
Forced eviction? What are you talking about? Don't just say things that don't make sense.
Things that don't make sense? It means what it means.
Well, your father was rude to me. I wanted you to talk to him, but you just say the same things. I knew it. You're both just alike. It's crazy to think that you guys can just throw me out of this place. It looks like it was a good decision to have you divorce my son after all.
On the contrary, I don't understand why you think you don't have to leave.
Why? This place is the house my son rented for me, isn't it? If it was my son, I would understand. But why should I be asked to leave by you people? Even the rent is paid by my son.
What are you confused about? The condo you live in belongs to my father.
Huh?
No. You don't remember? When your husband passed away a few years ago, you said it was too painful to live in a house with his memories, so you sold the house. You should have used the money to buy or rent a house. You said you were lonely
and that you wanted to live with us for a little while. So you moved in with us. Feeling sorry for yourself, who had lost her husband, you didn't work or do anything every day. And then, you spent all your money in less than a year on fashion bags and other luxuries. You even tried to use our money. I talked to my father about it, and he agreed to rent the condo he owned to you. He agreed to rent it to you free of charge. Come to think of it. But Evan and I got divorced. You and I are no longer related, so it's only natural for my father to ask you to leave. It's common sense, isn't it? Yeah, but I was always against divorce. You guys should start over, even if it's just now. Then I'll have no problem continuing to live here. That's a very selfish thing to say. The other day, you were demanding that I divorce, and then you served me with divorce papers. But when I did what you asked me to do, now you want us to get back together. We are not your toys. Stop saying whatever suits you at the time. Then what should I do? Why don't you go back to your hometown in the Midwest? Joyce, your parents live in the Midwest, and your brother lives there now. It seems that Evan talked to your brother. He has a vacant room at his house, so if you want, you can go back to your parents' house. Is that so? That's my proud son. Now that he's divorced from you, it means he's coming home, right? I would be more than happy to be able to live at home after all these years, and also be with my son. I knew it was a good decision to have my son divorce you. I don't need you anymore. Oh, is that so? Good then. You can continue this discussion with Evan. Now, if you'll excuse me. I'm sure I won't be contacting you again. Bye. Lily, I'm still no good without you. Please, can't you get back together with my son? Why all of a sudden? Didn't you tell me that you don't want to be in contact with me anymore? And you told me to break up with him. And you told me to get back together with him. Please, stop it. I'm sorry. I swear, I'll never ask you to break up with him again. Don't say that. Actually, Evan is not coming back with me. He told me to go back by myself. Moreover, I tried to contact my brother too, but he was so cold to me. He said he's letting me come back home because his nephew asked him. He told me not to cause any trouble and said I should just be quiet and stay out of the way. He said I always caused our mother a lot of problems. And if I bother them even a little bit, they'll kick me out right away. Knowing that I was obviously not welcome, I knew I couldn't go back there. Moreover, my son said that because he made things right with his uncle this time, he would cut off all ties with me. There's no way I can accept that. No. Of course he's going to cut you off. What? Joyce, we know, okay? The divorce papers that you put in the mailbox, all of them were filled out by you, right? You may have changed your handwriting, but we could tell right away that it wasn't Evan's. Of course, I confirmed it with Evan. I can't believe you noticed that. Evan never filled out the divorce papers. He told me that he had not filled out the divorce papers and that he had never thought about divorce. When I texted you about the divorce papers, Evan was there with me. So we went to file the divorce papers together. If you knew, why did you file the divorce papers? If you hadn't done that, there would have been no talk of my returning to my hometown or my son cutting me off. We did file for divorce, but we have already remarried. What? Is that so? Then that's good. But why did you do that? Doing so would only tarnish our family register. Of course, there was some hesitation on our part about having that on the records. But after much discussion, we thought it was the best choice. What part of that? I don't understand.
This marriage certificate was submitted under my surname by Evan.
What? No way!
Yes, way. In other words, Evan is now a member of my family.
Your family? Why did you do that without consulting me?
To prevent you from interfering any further.
What? I am his mother. That can't be allowed to happen. I can't believe you would make Evan do such a thing. Restore Evan's last name now. Otherwise, this marriage won't be recognized.
Even if you don't approve, our parents gave their approval, so it's okay. Besides, this was Evan's idea.
What? Evan?
Still don't understand? Evan thinks everything goes your way. He got sick and tired of you constantly bullying his wife. In order to get rid of you, he took our family name.
Oh, come on. I didn't mean to bully you. I just wanted you to understand my feelings.
What are you talking about? You just tried to force me to do the housework, didn't you?
You didn't do anything yourself. You tried to get me to clean up. I'm working, and you want me to take a day off from work to come to your place. You can't possibly know how that feels. We have no interest in having anything to do with you anymore. Find your own place to live. Or go back to Nebraska. Or do whatever you want. I can't just look for a place to live by myself. There's no way I can do that. I am unemployed. If I lose my house and my son and you are gone too, I will have nothing left. I don't want that.
If you can't find a place to live on your own, you have no choice but to go to Nebraska. I don't think I will ever hear from you again, but please, take care. Goodbye.
Don't say that. Please, Lily, don't abandon me.
I blocked my ex-mother-in-law's text messages. Still, my ex-mother-in-law tried to hang on to her son. There was a barrage of incoming calls and several texts on Evan's cell phone, but Evan also blocked his mother's contact information. Her brother in Nebraska came to pick her up. The ex-mother-in-law, who seemed to have given up on the idea that she had nowhere else to go, went to Nebraska to live with her brother and his family. She has decided to stay there and try her best not to cause them any trouble. She had been relying on us for her living expenses, and she used to spend on whatever she wanted. But now, she has to help with the housework and is expected to earn her own living expenses. She seems to be working every day. I am now free from the life of being bullied every day. I'm living peacefully. We've been discussing having children, and we've started trying to conceive. I want to continue to live with my loving husband while supporting each other. Mom, I'm thinking of going home soon. Are you and Dad available this weekend?
Hi, Janet. Are you coming home? What's going on?
There's someone I want to introduce you to.
Someone you want to introduce us to?
Yeah. Can I bring my fiancé?
Janet, you're going to get married.
Is it really that surprising?
Your sister's still single. I was afraid that if you brought your fiancé, she might get hurt.
No, I don't think she'll worry about that. She is still in her early 20s. I'm 7 years older than her.
Well, that's true.
Well, can we visit then?
Yes, I'm sure your father will be happy to see you.
When is it good? How about this Saturday?
Okay, I'll be waiting.
I'll let Bob know.
I'm looking forward to it. Janet, can I talk to you for a minute? I have something to tell you.
Hi, Mom. What's up?
That man who you brought home the other day, are you really going to marry him?
Huh? Yes, I told you so. I brought him as my fiancé.
Yes, I know that, But hasn't he changed his mind and canceled the engagement or anything like that?
Huh? Why do you say things like that? What happens if it comes true? I was a little relieved because you were more friendly than I expected. I mean, he's not such a heartless person.
I know. Your father and I both had the impression that he seemed sincere.
I wouldn't say bad things about someone I had a good impression of. I hope that's the case. Then why did you make it sound like you expect us to break up?
Yeah, that's the thing. Janet, you should give Bob to your sister.
Huh?
Didn't you hear me? I think she's a better match for him.
Huh?
So break off the engagement right now.
What? I don't understand.
At the family meeting, it was decided that he will marry your sister. He is her fiancé from today.
What are you talking about? I'm not part of this family meeting, am I? He is my fiancé. Why should I give him to Emily?
Your little sister can marry him. You should root for them.
There's no way he would agree.
Oh, no. Every guy wants to marry Emily because she is rumored to be the most beautiful girl in this area. There's nothing you can do about it.
No, I don't get it.
No matter what you try to do, their engagement is set. I will inform him of my intention to break off your engagement. So don't get in the way of them who love each other. Don't see him again.
What's that? He will never agree to such a selfish thing. He has his own will.
Of course any man would want to marry Emily. You stupid girl. Break up with him right now. Your fiancé is going to marry your sister, is that clear?
Huh. Have you heard from my mother? I just got a message from my mother. She asked me to break off the engagement.
Seriously?
Is my family causing you any trouble?
Janet, actually, I was just about to call you.
So you're saying they're bothering you?
Yes, I just got a very annoying message from your mother. She wants your sister and me to move in together.
Oh my God. I'm really sorry, Bob.
It's not your fault, but this is a bit...
Oh yeah. When you said hello to them, she pressed you to exchange contacts with you. I'm sorry. I should have stopped it at all costs.
You don't have to apologize.
But...
I told you it wasn't your fault. Besides, I exchanged contacts with your mother because I thought it was important to check on her.
To check on her? What do you mean?
Well, when I went to your parents' house to say hello, your mother said to me, I'm going to make you the fiancé of Janet's sister because she is prettier than Janet. I'll make sure Janet breaks off the engagement. I wasn't sure if I should tell you that or not, but then she started texting me and here we are.
So that's what happened.
At first, I thought she was joking about making me your sister's fiancé. No, it's even more intense than I heard. I couldn't imagine switching fiancés without my consent, which is the most important thing.
I'm sorry. My family got you into trouble.
I told you not to apologize. It's easy for me to tell her no, but from the looks of it, I don't think she's going to be easily convinced.
That's for sure. She would do anything to make my sister's wish come true.
Seriously? That's a little scary.
Maybe we should evacuate for starters.
Evacuation?
Just in case they find out where you live and come barging in. They know where I live, so...
Well, I'll ask if I can stay at my cousin's place.
Oh, is that the one who is a college student living alone in the next town over?
Yes, that's right. I'm a freelancer, so I don't have to worry about someone raiding my place of employment. And my cousin's house isn't an easy place to find out.
That's true.
I'll get in touch with my cousin right away. Oh yeah, the apartment is up for renewal, so I might as well take the plunge and move out.
I'm going to put you through a lot of trouble, but are you okay with that?
Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. I'll call you when I get settled.
Okay, take care.
Janet, you're a surprisingly good girl.
What? What are you talking about?
Don't be shy.
I really don't know what you're talking about.
It seems you broke off the engagement properly. I'll give you a compliment this time. Finally, you've become a big sister who can think about your little sister's happiness.
What? What are you talking about? I didn't break off the engagement.
Huh? Oh no, you're still talking like that. Don't tell me you're doing something behind my back. What are you up to? If you take away Emily's happiness, I won't forgive you.
No, what are you really talking about? To begin with, they have never met in person, have they? When I took him to your house the other day, she wasn't there.
No, not that day. But they did meet after that, so there's no problem.
After that? What do you mean? Tell me more.
Your father tracked down where he lives on the day he came to say hello.
What?
He sent Emily there and they met.
Oh my God! Dad followed him? That's disgusting.
I asked him his address, but he wouldn't tell me. He's going out with Emily. So as a parent, I should know where he lives.
What's that? That's absolutely ridiculous.
Oh boy, I'm glad I contacted you just in case. No matter what you say, they started dating and started living together 2 days ago.
Living together? You're kidding.
It's true. It seems they're already intimate, so you should back off.
Is that so?
Yes, so give up.
Okay, then I'll stop supporting you financially.
What? What are you talking about?
Huh? You have forgotten, have you? 6 years ago, Dad's company went bankrupt. He asked me to send him $3,000 a month.
What? You are still doing that?
Yes. You guys asked me to help with Emily's education.
Did we?
I kept sending $3,000 a month, thinking about her future. He didn't ask me to stop it, so... To be honest, I thought $3,000 a month was too much. But at that time, she was attending private school and cram school. It was an amount that I could barely afford with my savings, so I agreed. But it's different now, isn't it? I have my own life, and she's getting married and moving out, right? From now on, it's just the two of you living at home, and Dad's income will be enough to support you, right? If it's not enough, you can work. In other words, I don't have to send money home anymore, right?
Wait a minute. Then I'm going to take her back now.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You don't have to break off your engagement with Bob, so please keep sending money.
What?
Okay, I'll contact her. Definitely keep sending money.
Bob, that was a close call.
What's going on?
I just got a text from my mom. She just told me a crazy truth. We were right about evacuating and moving.
What do you mean by the crazy truth?
After you went to my parents' house to say hello, we went to your apartment, right? It seems my father was following us, and he found out your address.
What? Following me? Seriously, why would he do that?
It's really creeping me out. I didn't notice at the time. Looking back on it, he was acting weird.
How are we followed?
Ever since we left my parents' house, a cab has been following us at a steady distance. At first, I thought it was a coincidence, but it kept following us even when we made a few turns along the way.
Scary. Sounds like something out of a drama or a movie. Anyway, why did your father even...
I heard it's to bring you and my sister together.
Huh?
According to my mom, she sent Emily to your apartment after a while.
What?
What's more, my mother said she started living with you. That's not true, right?
I didn't. There's no way we're living together.
I know, but where is she now?
Maybe we should try contacting her first.
I guess so. Hey.
What's up?
She called.
Oh, good timing.
It's so rare for her to call me. When I call her, she always doesn't answer.
I see. Maybe you can get some information from her. Why don't you call her back?
Yeah, I will.
Let me know as soon as you get something.
Okay.
Hey, Janet. You're awake, aren't you? Please pick up the phone.
Mom? What's wrong? It's so early in the morning.
Hey, do you know where she is?
What? What do you mean?
I mean, Bob wasn't in that apartment either. They were supposed to start living together in that apartment. No way. They eloped?
You're half right.
What?
She isn't with Bob, though.
What? What do you mean?
She told me. Mom, you knew she had a boyfriend, right?
Huh?
This boyfriend is a part-timer, so you assumed he wasn't good for her. You were planning to break up their relationship.
Well, I feel sorry for her marrying a guy who doesn't have a regular job.
Is that why you tried to get her and Bob together?
I heard that he's a part-time construction worker. Bob is much better than the boyfriend who doesn't get paid well.
You know what? I know the company he works for. It's known for paying employees relatively good salary in the industry.
What?
The president is a very personable guy. Although he is militaristic, he utilizes the carrot and stick method well, and he has built a trusting relationship with his employees. It seems to be a good company with good benefits for part-time workers. You were against him dating her without doing some research, weren't you?
I didn't think such a construction company existed.
You would have known if you had listened to them. Well, it's a little late for that.
Why late?
Actually, she took advantage of you telling her to go to Bob's. She escaped from your house where she had been controlled for a long time and ran away to her boyfriend's place.
Did she?
I think she even registered the marriage.
How did you know about that?
You know what? I got a call from her the other day, and we talked a lot after a long time. There was a time when I envied her who was doted upon by you guys. But I thought, that's also not fun.
What do you mean?
Ever since she was little, she gets everything she wants and gets away with anything. You guys really treated her special, didn't you? When I wanted something, you never got me. If she asked for something, she always got it. Whether it was school or cram school, you were willing to pay for her. But I didn't have that much support. I had to work part-time to pay for school myself.
That's just the way it is. Unlike you, she was a good girl.
She didn't want to let you guys down. So she acted the goody-goody.
What?
She always held back and continued to live up to your expectations. I had always thought of her as a good girl, but Now I know for the first time how she feels.
That didn't mean she had to run away from home.
Actually, she had always wanted to leave home.
You're kidding, right?
She held back for so long because she knew her mom and dad would be worried. But when she got a boyfriend, she finally decided to go her own way.
We took such good care of her. She abandoned us.
Mom, stop clinging to her. If you love her, you should support her becoming independent.
By the way, Janet, $3,000 a month?
What? Weren't we talking about her?
I'm giving up on her. I'm just worried about our life. You know your dad's salary hasn't been going up very much. We don't have enough money to live on.
If it's just the two of you, you can live on Dad's income, right?
I mean, don't you work? What?
Why are you surprised? Now is the time for you and Dad to help each other.
Well,
she and I both found wonderful spouses. Don't get in our way anymore, okay?
Wait a minute. How are we going to make a living? We can't continue to live on your father's salary.
I told you before, you just have to work.
That's impossible. I've been a stay-at-home mom for years. I can't work now.
Why don't you save money?
What?
Lessons, vacations, dinners with friends. I'm sure there are many things you can cut back on.
No, that's what I live for.
Then do as you please. Well, goodbye.
Wait, Janet.
Janet, help me. Your father wants a divorce. Oh, why?
He said he was fed up with me not working.
Oh, that's what he's been saying for a while.
Yes, but I didn't expect this.
I think he's put up with it for a long time.
But isn't it awful that he's divorcing me? Because I'm a stay-at-home mom, and your dad was able to work without worry.
But you were fooling around with his salary. You should at least earn your own money to fool around with.
But I thought my role was to stay home and make sure everything is okay.
It's important to do that, but you were always putting the burden on him.
Oh, if your father had earned a little more money, this wouldn't have happened.
Mom, are you still talking like that? He worked hard. You shouldn't complain.
But what can I do?
Don't you think you have to take care of yourself from now on?
It's absolutely impossible to live on my own. Emily left me. What should I do?
You'll have to figure it out on your own. She and I have our own families.
Janet, why don't you come live with me?
Huh?
You both work, right? I'll take care of the housework. It will be easier for both you and Bob if we live together.
I decline.
Janet!
I'm sure you haven't forgotten. You tried to give my fiancé to my sister. How can I live with such an insane person?
That's something that happened in the past.
It's rather recent.
It can't be helped. I didn't know she had a boyfriend. Please help me. You don't want your own mother to be homeless, right?
To be honest, I don't think of you as my mother.
What?
Well then, you're on your own.
Wait, Janet. Please don't leave me all alone.
When I heard about my parents' divorce, I was surprised. But I honestly thought it was for the best. My selfish mother tried to get my sister and I to switch fiancés. My father told me that this was the deciding factor and apologized for everything she had done in the divorce. I had always been dissatisfied with my parents for doting only on my sister. But now that I know how she feels, I don't have any more feelings of discontent. My father was feeling guilty because of his low salary, But now he can finally live a free life away from my mother. I am very happy about that. Although the family is now separated, I still keep in touch with my father and my sister through a group chat. My sister's husband works part-time, so his salary is still low, and he seems to be having a hard time. I hope that the couple will work together and do their best. On the other hand, my mother does not have what she can call a home, and her siblings are estranged due to various reasons, so she has no one to rely on. She somehow managed to find a live-in job, and she is struggling to make ends meet while her boss gets mad at her every day. She is now realizing how difficult it is to live on her own.
Maisie, it's me, Nadine.
Whoa, Nadine?
Why are you so surprised? Is it that rare to get a text from your little sister?
Well, we haven't been in touch for like 3 years. Even when I texted you, you never replied.
Oh, sorry. I've just been super busy.
So why did you suddenly reach out now? Is something up? If you're in trouble, let me hear it.
Oh my god. Why would you think that?
Well, it's unusual to hear from you, so I thought maybe something happened.
No, come on. It's nothing like that, but, well, something did happen. It's not a problem. It's good news. I'm pregnant.
What? Congratulations. How far along are you?
Actually, I'm already in my second trimester. I wanted to wait until after I was in the clear to tell you.
That makes sense. But you didn't tell me you got married.
I'm not married yet.
Oh, wait, so are you going to raise the baby on your own?
No way. Do you really think I'd do something with that reckless? We've already promised to get married. It's a shotgun wedding.
Oh, but I'm happy to hear. What's he like?
He's 5 years older than me and super hot. He's a business owner too. He knows a lot about stocks and investments, and he's loaded. It's like I hit the jackpot.
So you're marrying a businessman too?
Yep, just like you, Maisie. Paul's a business owner too, right?
Well, his company isn't that big though.
Oh, stop being so modest. I heard he's doing pretty well lately, huh?
Yeah, it's finally picking up. It took years to get to this point. It was really hard at first.
But in the end, he succeeded, so he's pretty amazing. You're so lucky to be married to someone like that. He's the ideal husband, you know.
You've met a great guy too, right? You've always had high standards.
Yeah, that's probably why my past relationships didn't last long.
Didn't you break up with someone after just a week? But it's amazing how you found your ideal guy after all.
I've always been jealous of you, you know. You're smart, went to a good college, and married a high-achieving guy. Mom and Dad were always praising you. Meanwhile, I was always the one getting scolded.
Well, you were a bit of a troublemaker as a kid. But now, you found your ideal husband, so things turned out well, didn't they?
I guess. I just refuse to settle for less. A woman can only have so many children in her lifetime, right? So, I'm going to have some. I want them to have the best genes possible. If I see even a tiny flaw, my feelings just fade.
Wow, you've really thought this through. Anyway, make sure to introduce me to him.
Of course, but he's super busy, so we can't meet right away. I'll introduce you to him soon. Just hang tight.
I'm looking forward to it, and I can't wait to meet the baby too.
Maisie, good news.
Wait, could it be?
Yes, I'm finally a mom.
Oh, that's wonderful. So everything went well?
A healthy baby boy. Since it was my first time, labor took forever, even after the contractions started. When he was finally born, I was so moved.
Congratulations. You must be exhausted.
I want you to see the baby's face. Can you come over today?
What, today? Are you sure? You just gave birth.
It's fine. I have a private room.
Okay, I'll come by after work. I can't wait to meet the baby.
Oh, and I'll finally introduce you to my husband.
Oh, I'm finally going to meet him. You've been putting it off, so I've been curious.
Sorry for keeping you waiting. You'll be shocked when you see him.
Is he that handsome? I might get nervous.
The baby looks just like him. I can't wait for you to see.
You can already tell, even though he's just been born?
Oh yeah, it's clear. He's got his dad's good looks. He's insanely cute.
Well, you did bring him into the world, so of course he's adorable.
Sorry, I'm probably sounding so boastful. It must be hard hearing this since you haven't been able to have kids yourself.
Don't worry about it. I'm honestly just so happy for you, like it's happening to me.
Are you still going through fertility treatments?
Yeah, it's been about 4 years now.
4 years? Isn't it time to give up? It's such a waste of money.
I know, but I want to give it one more shot. A last-ditch effort.
Come on, 4 years is way too long. You're in your mid-30s now. It's expensive. Why not stop? Plus, poor Paul must be tired of going through this with you.
Do you think so?
Sure. If I were him, I'd be fed up. He's been going to appointments and getting tests done too, right?
But he says he's not bothered by it.
He's probably just holding it in. One of my friends has been going through the same thing with fertility treatments. They've been at it for over 3 years now with no luck. They've even tried IVF several times, but nothing worked. It's taken such a toll on them emotionally, and they're always fighting. The cost is outrageous, and her husband's telling her to give up. But she's still pushing forward, not ready to quit. Honestly, watching them go through all that is heartbreaking. Seeing someone try so hard but not get the results is really tough. Maybe it's time to let go of the idea of having a baby. It's not fair to Paul being dragged through all this, you know.
That's not true. He feels he still owes me and says we're in this together and we support each other no matter what.
Owes you? Did you do something for him?
I supported us until his business got off the ground. He was really struggling mentally back then. He always says he's grateful for how I stood by him.
So you helped him get through the tough times? But that's all in the past, isn't it? Bringing up favors from years ago is kind of unfair, don't you think?
Unfair?
Honestly, a wife who can't have kids isn't really worth much, is she? What's the point of staying married? The chances of getting pregnant only drop as you get older. If he wanted kids, he should have left you a long time ago.
Well, yeah, but it's not like we have to have kids.
Did he say that?
Yeah.
He's obviously just saying that to be nice. You're so clueless, Maisie. Honestly, you're kind of stupid.
Where's this coming from? Did I do something to make you mad?
No, not really. I've just been wanting to say this for a long time. You're so selfish. You can't even do the most important thing a wife should. Yet you're still clinging on your role as his wife. It pisses me off just watching you.
Calm down, Nadine. What's gotten into you? Are you just tired from the labor?
Sorry, I got a bit heated. My hormones are all over the place and I've been so emotional. Since getting pregnant, I get irritated so easily. I fly off the handle over the smallest things. Sometimes I just can't stop crying, and things that never bothered me before suddenly seem terrifying. I feel mentally unstable and I can't control it. Having a baby really takes a lot out of you, doesn't it?
You should rest for a bit.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. But make sure you come today, okay?
Are you sure? Maybe it's better if I don't see you right now. I feel like I might just upset you again.
Just come. I have something I need to talk to you about. You have to come.
Oh, what's going on, honey? Come home.
I don't want to.
Oh, come on.
Just leave me alone. I don't want to see your face right now.
Are you mad at me or something?
Of course I am.
You're misunderstanding something.
What exactly am I misunderstanding? Why were you at the hospital? And why did that nurse call you Dad?
Well, yeah, but...
So you've been cheating with Nadine, right? I never imagined that my husband could be the father of my sister's baby. I'm filing for divorce and asking for compensation.
Hold on, there's more to this than you think.
Then tell me, what kind of reason could possibly explain why you were called Dad? You've been fed up with me this whole time, haven't you? That's why you switched to her.
Why would I ever be fed up with you? That's not true at all.
Because I can't have children. You think I'm a worthless woman, don't you? Even though we promised we'd live happily together, just the two of us, even if we couldn't have kids. That was a lie, wasn't it?
We've talked about this so many times already, haven't we? I've never blamed you for not being able to conceive. You were there for me when I was at my lowest, supporting me. I've always been grateful for that, and I'm not tired of you at all.
Then what was that today? Nadine told me she was going to introduce me to her husband at the hospital. So I thought that husband was you. Was I wrong?
I went there to meet someone else. I'll explain everything, including what your sister did. So I just need you to come back home.
All right.
Maisie. Maisie, why did you leave so quickly yesterday? I was going to let you hold the baby, but you just peeked into the room and disappeared.
Sorry, something urgent came up.
What happened?
I just got a lot going on.
So was it more important than visiting me?
Something like that.
You're so cold. I have something I wanted to tell you. Well, whatever, I'll just say it here.
What is it?
You might be shocked, but the father of my baby is Paul.
What?
I was planning to tell you all about our relationship yesterday. Too bad I couldn't tell you in person. I really wanted to see the look on your face when you found out.
Is he really the father?
He's coming again today. We're starting to plan our wedding, so you should start preparing for your divorce.
You know what he looks like, right? Were you planning to take him from the start?
Yep. I happened to see him in town, so I went up to him and flirted a little. He's way too easy, you know. Or maybe I'm just too irresistible.
Why would you do that?
Because he's too good for an ugly woman like you. I'm just taking what should have been mine. He's got great genes, doesn't he? If I'm going to have kids, who else would I choose?
Come to think of it, you said he was a business owner, handsome, and knew a lot about stocks. It all matches Paul.
Let me tell you something. If he's taken, that's your fault. You're the defective one who can't even have kids, so of course you're getting dumped. Just get out of the way and divorce him already.
He would never leave me.
Are you still saying that? Wake up. We already have a child together.
Then that child's father isn't him.
What are you talking about? Of course he is. I get that you don't want to face reality, but it's happening. Just watch as we build a happy family together.
A happy family? We'll see about that. I hate to burst your bubble, but things aren't going to go the way you want.
Huh? Too bad, Maisie. Earlier you were saying something about how Paul wasn't the father of my baby, but that doesn't make any sense. I just got a message from him. He's on his way here now. Maybe I'll have him call you when he gets here.
That's weird. He's sitting right next to me.
That's impossible.
No, he's right here.
There's no way. He's on his way to my room right now.
Actually, I saw him at the hospital yesterday, too.
Oh, really?
We ran into each other in the hallway. The nurse called him Dad, so I thought he was cheating on me with you.
That's what I've been saying. We've been together since last year.
But I found out it was a misunderstanding. The nurse calling him Dad was a case of mistaken identity.
Mistaken identity?
The person heading to you now isn't my husband, Paul.
What are you talking about?
It's his cousin.
His cousin?
He realized his cousin had been impersonating him and had been looking for him. There were people saying they'd seen him in places he hadn't been, which didn't make sense. After investigating, he found out his cousin had been pretending to be him and getting close to you. So he went to the hospital to meet his cousin, but the nurse mistook him for Dad.
Wait a minute. How can they look that much alike? I swear the guy I was with looked exactly like Paul.
Their fathers are brothers, and they're twins. So Paul and his cousin look almost identical. But if you look closely, you'll notice some differences. Since you don't know Paul that well, you didn't realize.
But I was calling him Paul the whole time? If this is true, that means he was pretending to be him all along.
Exactly.
But why? Why would he do something like that?
Probably for money. He likely planned to disappear once he was found out.
For money?
Yeah, sounds about right. Paul told me his cousin had been arrested multiple times for marriage fraud. He was just released from prison last year. It must have been right after that when you met him.
Marriage fraud? So I've been dating a criminal?
I know he seems like a charming, normal guy, but according to Paul, he's always been the black sheep of the family. He's been tricking single women and stealing their money for years.
What the?
Did you give him any money?
Oh my god, I gave him all my savings. He said he'd invested in stocks and grow it for me.
Oh no, you got played. How much did you give him?
About 30,000.
Oh, darn it.
I believed him when he said he would double it for me. Is what you're saying really true?
Unfortunately, yes.
Then I need to get that money back quickly. Now that the baby's here, I'm going to need it for all kinds of expenses.
I don't think you'll be able to get it back now. Apparently, he's been blowing all the money he scams on gambling. Anything else? Did you give him anything else of value?
Oh, my life insurance. I changed the beneficiary to him. He handled all the paperwork.
Life insurance? Oh, that's risky. Who knows what he might do for the insurance payout?
Well, what do you mean?
I mean, if he specifically had you change the beneficiary, there's probably a hidden motive.
Oh my god. What should I do now? He just messaged me saying he's arrived at the hospital. He's on his way to my room right now. What do I do? I'm scared.
Being alone with him might not be safe.
But I just gave birth. I can't run away easily. I'm scared. Help me.
Why don't you confront him? Tell him you know he's been deceiving you.
I can't. What if he's after the insurance money? If I provoke him, who knows what he might do? Take this seriously.
Then why don't you call the police?
Why are you acting like this is someone else's problem? This could be a real danger for your own sister.
Sister? Who's that? I don't have a sister.
What are you saying? We are sisters.
Are you referring to the woman who tried to steal my husband?
Oh, come on. He wasn't involved after all. I was the one who got tricked.
Yes, you were fooled in the end, but the fact remains that you tried to take my husband. I'm cutting ties with you. You're no longer my sister.
Wait, Maisie! I'm really sorry.
You call that an apology?
I'm sorry! I'll never do anything like that again. Please forgive me.
If sorry fixed everything, we wouldn't need the police. Though honestly, you might need the police right now.
Oh no! He's going to be here any minute. Help me, Maisie! I swear I've learned my lesson.
Paul's cousin entered the room, and that's when Nadine made her escape. The cousin frantically chased after her, causing a huge commotion throughout the hospital. While running, Nadine told the doctors and nurses that she was being targeted by a marriage scammer. In his panic, the cousin fled the scene. However, he was eventually arrested after she filed the report. As for the money she had entrusted to him, it was all spent on gambling, and she never got any of it back. After that, she tried to return to her family home, but once her parents found out she had tried to steal Paul, they wanted nothing to do with her. With nowhere else to go, she ended up renting a small apartment, trying to raise her baby on her own while working. Life was quite difficult for her. She attempted to marry by finding a wealthy man, but being a single mom made it hard to find a partner. Slowly, her mental health began to deteriorate. Seeing her struggle, our aunt and uncle decided to take care of her child. Although it's sad that the child is separated from both parents, I'm relieved to know he's growing up well in the care of our kind aunt and uncle. As for me, about half a year after the whole incident, I found out I was pregnant. Paul was overjoyed, and now we're busy buying baby stuff and thinking of baby names, eagerly awaiting the arrival of our child together. When Nadine told me I should give up on fertility treatments, I wavered a little, but now I'm so glad I didn't give up.
I'm really sorry, Susan. I can't pick you up yet. I haven't finished my work. I'm trying to finish it as soon as possible, but it's going to take me another hour or so. It might be before 10 o'clock before I can pick up Zach. Hi, Janet. I'm totally fine. Don't worry about it. I think he got sleepy after finishing dinner. He just went to bed a little while ago. I'd feel sorry if I wake him up, so take your time. I'm always really grateful to you. I feel like I have taken advantage of your kindness. I feel bad enough for just asking you to pick him up, but you even feed him. Please let me give you thanks next time. That's not necessary. I'm picking up Jim anyway. He seems to enjoy having Zach around. He is much more energetic when he's with Zach. Even now, they're sleeping next to each other. I really appreciate you saying that. I think you are amazing. I think it's really tough to be a career woman who works so late while raising a child. I want to support you. Susan, you are this busy and Henry is on a business trip overseas right now. We can only rely on each other and you don't have to worry. Thank you very much. I wanted to go home as soon as possible during this period, but we've got an important project. I turned it down, but they asked me to join the team as a follow-up. I couldn't say no, so I have to work overtime. That means that the company has recognized your performance, doesn't it? I'm glad you took the job. I mean, you're still working, but I'm sorry I've kept you too long. Don't worry about me, just keep working. Okay, thank you very much. I'll call you again when I leave the office. Bob, I'm sorry to bother you at work.
I'm on the train right now, so it's okay. But it's rare to hear from you while I'm at work.
Janet asked me to take care of Zach, and she said it's 3 nights starting tomorrow. I can't make the decision by myself. I told her I'd talk to Bob about it and get back to her.
I don't mind, but is she going on a trip or something?
No, her boss suddenly asked her to give a presentation.
Wow, she's moved up the career ladder. I'm proud of her. Henry's on a business trip right now, and we're the only ones she can rely on. I'd like to take care of him if I can, but I finish work late most days. You'd have to take care of him most of the time, right? So I won't ask you to do it. You can decide.
I'm okay with it if it's okay with you. You come home late. I was just worried that you might get tired if we take care of him for 3 days.
Really? That's great. Our parents died in a car accident 2 years ago. Janet only has us to rely on, right? I want to help her as much as I can, but I come home late most days. I leave most of the work to you, so I can't ask you to do it.
Don't hesitate. I know how much you love her. I understand that she is going through a hard time. I also want to help her as much as I can. I'll let her know that I'll take care of him. I'm sure Jim will be really happy when he finds out Zach is staying at our house for 3 days. He really seems to love Zach. He's really cute because he loses him energy as soon as Zach comes back home.
Wow, I didn't know that. Susan, thank you so much for everything. I really appreciate it.
Bob?
I just wanted to thank you properly.
I want your family to be happy too, so don't worry about it.
I got the most wonderful wife in the world. I get worried about if something unexpected happens in the future.
You're overreacting, but thank you.
Is there anything you want?
What's going on? You're acting weird. You always get me presents for my birthday and Christmas, so that's enough.
But I haven't given you much. I'm really sorry I haven't given you anything big.
I don't feel that way.
We're marking our 10th anniversary this year. Shall I buy you a new ring? I think it's called a Sweet 10, right?
Yeah, it is, but I love my ring and I don't want to waste it.
Then, why don't we go on an overseas trip? Jim has never been, and I think it's a good way for him to learn about life.
That's true. Seeing the world while you're young might change your outlook on life.
Then it's decided. I'll do some research.
Don't work too hard, okay? We don't necessarily have to go abroad on our 10th anniversary. Besides, we don't have that kind of money. We have a mortgage on the house.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to finish work early today, so I'll cook.
What? You don't mind?
Of course not. You don't always have to do it. I'll bathe Jim today so you can relax.
Deal. I'll be waiting for you.
Hello, Susan. It's been a while. I'm sorry for calling you at this time of night.
Oh, Henry, long time no see. Janet told me about you. I heard you're currently on a long-term business trip abroad. I imagine you miss Zach, right? I think it's 2 more weeks left, right?
That's why I called you today.
What? About what?
I know it's been a while, but it's kind of an emergency.
What's wrong?
Do you know where my wife and daughter are right now? I mean, you're the only one I can ask this kind of thing.
Huh? Are you back in the States by any chance?
Yes, my work overseas was done earlier than I expected. I was able to return home. I called my wife several times to let her know that, and I tried to email her, but I couldn't get through to her at all. So I came home anyway, but she wasn't even here.
Okay, don't worry, they're both safe. She sounded so busy with work. I wonder if she didn't notice the call from you?
Huh? Are you saying she's busy with work?
Yes, she's often late to pick up her children from daycare. She often goes home at 9 or 10 p.m., so she seems really busy. It can be tough while raising children, isn't it?
It can't be. It wasn't like that before I went on my business trip, was it?
She said when she was busy, she asked you to pick them up.
So, where are they now?
Zach is sleeping well here.
Huh?
She's on a business trip right now.
Huh? A business trip?
Yeah, her boss suddenly asked her to give a presentation. She'll be in New York for 3 nights and back the day after tomorrow. She seems like a hard-working business lady. Oh, and you too. You are overseas, right?
She's on a business trip. That can't be. I don't think she's ever given a presentation before.
Huh? What do you mean?
She works in general affairs, and the company is just 10 minutes away from my house. It's a small company with no branches or anything. Even if it were sales, there's no way she'd be giving a presentation in New York.
What? She said. She is a sales rep for a major food company, and she works at a branch office. But she is involved in planning and entrusted with projects. That's why she gives presentations like this one.
I'm really sorry, Susan. I think she is lying. Perhaps to have you take care of my son.
Huh? Why would she do that?
To begin with, her company is a small one. She gets to go home on time almost every day. Even if she has to work overtime, it's only 1 to 2 hours a month at most.
Oh, no. Then where is she? Leaving Zach behind? What is she doing?
You are right to be angry, but please calm down. She may be cheating on me. I'll think of some way to find out what she is doing, so in the meantime, can you please take care of my son? I know this is too much to ask, but...
Okay, don't worry. I want to know the truth too.
Thank you very much. That really helps. I'll be in touch.
You betrayed me. Because of you, we are in trouble over here. Huh? You're the one who betrayed me. How can you say such a thing? What? You told everything to my husband. You should have just glossed over. What are you talking about? I just told him what you had told me. I'm saying that was wrong. My husband just barged in the hotel where we were staying. That really sucked. By we, do you mean the cheating partner? You did wrong. Don't blame it on me. You left Zach with me and lied about working overtime. You've been meeting with your cheating partner, right? Henry has asked a detective to investigate, and it's all going to come out. Detective? I never thought he would do such a thing. Of course he would. He tried to contact you many times that he was coming home early from his overseas business trip, but he couldn't get through to you. When he came home, neither you nor Zach were there. Can you guess how surprised he was? So he looked for a detective who could work right away. Then he found out you were staying at a hotel with your cheating partner. So he told me that he's going to barge in. Oh no. Because of you, I was seen with the person I'm cheating on with. He said, I'll divorce you. I'll get custody of my kids. I'm not in a committed relationship with my affair partner. I have no intention of divorcing him. What are you going to do about it? I trusted you. To be betrayed like this is too much. You know, it was me who was betrayed. Stop blaming me. I thought you were busy working. That's why I've been taking care of Zach. Of course I love him, but when I think that I was feeding and bathing him while you were cheating, I can't forgive you. What are you talking about? You're not in a position to say I forgive you or I don't forgive you. I'm the one who can't forgive you. Because of you, he found out about the affair, and he wants me to pay him alimony. I've been spending everything I've worked for on whatever I wanted. Henry took care of our living expense. How am I supposed to live from now on? Huh? He's the one who's going to raise the kids. Why don't you just live on your own salary? My affair partner works for my company. Henry said he's going to tell the company about this, and I might get fired. I can only do office work. There's no way I can easily find a new job at my age. Susan, give me $200,000 as alimony. Huh? Alimony? And $200,000? Don't be ridiculous. I'm serious. If you were serious, I'd be scared. There's no way I can afford it. If you really can't afford it, then give me the house you live in. What are you talking about? There's no way I can give it to you. If you're getting divorced, it's too big for you. I'll sell the house. It's still new. It's a beautiful house, so that I won't have to work for at least 5 years. Huh? Then where are we going to live? Of course we can't, because my family lives there. That house was built on the site where our parents used to live. It's not fair. You know, you inherited that amount of cash. You took it and now you want our house? Shut up, shut up, shut up. Anyway, I won't give up until I get $200,000 in alimony, or that house. Okay?
Janet called me and we met a while ago. She is getting divorced. And since she cheated on him, Henry will get the custody. And she's cheating on him with someone from her company. She's going to be fired.
Well, she deserves it, doesn't she? She lied and left Zach with me, and she was just having fun.
You don't have to talk like that. She's sorry for what she did, so be a little nicer to her.
I'm so dumbfounded. She isn't remorseful. She keeps blaming me.
It can't be helped. This happened because you told Henry everything.
Huh? It's my fault? Are you serious?
I'm not saying it's your fault, but she's getting divorced and losing her job. And since Henry signed the contract for their house, she's going to be evicted. Don't you feel sorry for her? And yet, you said you won't pay alimony, and you won't give her this house?
I did say that. Of course I would say that. I didn't do anything wrong.
Well, I don't think it's your fault, but you're being a little too cold.
Huh? What are you trying to say? Don't talk in a roundabout way. Say it clearly.
Well, why don't we have her move in?
Huh?
Because she lost everything and wants our house, but you don't want that. Then I thought we should just live together.
Huh? I don't understand. Of course I don't want to do that.
Then you say you don't mind if she becomes homeless?
That can't be helped either, can it? She screwed up after all.
You're really cold. I'm disappointed in you. I can't believe you can't be nice to my only sister.
Just calm down.
There's no way I can calm down. I'm so disappointed. I'm not coming home for a while.
Are you serious? Okay, I'll do what I want to do too. Susan, are you ready to give up the house? There's no way you can pay the $200,000, and because of your stubbornness, my brother has left you, hasn't he? You'd better be honest with yourself. What do you mean, honest? You know what I mean. I want you to give me the house. If you can't, if you let me live with you for free, that's fine. Well, you've made your point. Then I'll give you the house. What? Are you sure? Okay, you're his sister. Can I change the name of the house from me to you? Yay, I didn't think it would work out so quickly. Thanks, Susan. You're welcome. What are you and my brother going to do? Don't worry about us. You're in trouble and you want this house, right? And he blamed me for being too cold. I'll probably be able to change it by the end of this week. I'll call you when it's done. In the meantime, I'll get ready to move out. You can move in, sell, do whatever you want. Thanks. Looking forward to it.
Hey, while I was at my friend's house, I thought you might be feeling a little sorry for what you said. And when I saw you for the first time in a while, you said you were going to give the house to my sister. And yet, you sent me a bill. What the hell is this?
Can't you see that? It's the down payment I put down on that house. I didn't know where you were right now, so I sent it to you on WhatsApp. I'm not saying all of it. It's going to be your house. I think it's my right to ask for half of it.
What's she doing now? You don't have to give up the house. Why don't we all just live together?
What are you saying? You're an airhead. I'm not going to live with you anymore. I'm divorcing you. I'm sure you'll be hearing from my lawyer soon.
What? Divorce? Lawyer? Why? We were getting along so well.
Give me a break. You left on your own for about a month. You didn't even call me until I called you about the house. Aren't you even worried about your son?
Well, I was pissed off, so...
You had no right to be pissed off. Janet is the one to blame, but you only take her side. And you were telling me to give up our house or having her move in with us. I paid the down payment on that house. The loan is also in my name. You haven't forgotten that, have you?
Well...
You keep changing jobs so you couldn't get the loan. I was paying the mortgage, but you were not paying more for living expenses. I was the one who bought most of the kids' stuff because you didn't put any money into it. Sweet 10? Overseas trip? I've run out of patience. Why don't you and your sister live in that house from now on and pay the mortgage, you sweet brother? I'm glad you got the loan this time.
What? What do you mean? Not only do I have to pay half the down payment, but I have to pay the mortgage too? I don't have that kind of money.
You're the one who signed the contract the other day.
You tricked me. I thought you just changed the name to Janet.
It's your fault for not reading it properly. Besides, there were people from the bank and they explained it to you properly, but you didn't listen to them at all.
I'm sorry, Susan. It's true, now that I think about it. I might have been taking her side. I apologize for that. So please don't divorce me. I love you, and I want to live with my child.
It's too late for that now. I might have forgiven you if you had come home a little earlier and apologized. Oh yeah, and your sister will be charged alimony from Henry too. Please reflect well on what you guys did.
Oh no, wait a minute. Let's meet and talk. Listen to what I have to say.
After that, I asked for a lawyer and we got a divorce. Since he neglected child rearing and left, I was the solo caretaker of our child and paying living expenses, loans, etc. I was able to get custody of our child. Of course, it was settled that he would be required to pay child support. Henry's divorce from Janet was also finalized. Because she neglected child rearing and cheated on him, she had no excuse. Henry will take custody of the children. In the end, they had to sell the house to pay for all of this. They had to move into a 40-year-old shabby apartment. Janet was fired from her job and became unemployed. Bob was paid a meager salary. They cursed each other and had constant quarrels. It's pathetic to act like that at their age. Well, it's not my business anymore. I'm going to put my son's happiness first and make a new life for myself. My son seems to enjoy living with his grandparents. We are going to live with them for a while. I am going to be more ambitious in my work, too.
Karen, I'm done for the day. I'm going home now.
Wow, you finished earlier than usual. Something happened?
There's something I want to talk to you about. I'll tell you when I get home.
Well, now you made me curious. You have to tell me now.
Actually, I'm quitting my job.
What? Why? What happened?
Well, I'm sure I told you this before, but for the past few years, the company hasn't been doing very well. They're laying off people left and right, and I think my head's on the chopping block.
Oh, well, that must be tough.
I never thought I'd be laid off at such a young age. I thought I was doing everything I could to contribute to the company. But I just guess they don't need me. I kind of feel worthless.
Don't worry about it. Come on. It's not your fault. It's just a company situation.
Thanks, but we really haven't been married that long. I'm really sorry that things turned out like this.
Oh, don't be sorry. I think you're doing more than enough. I see you're always working hard.
Thank you, Karen. It really helps me when you say that.
We promise that no matter what happens, we'll get through it together. So don't worry. I'll help you in any way I can. We will figure out what to do about the bills and that stuff together.
Yeah, you're right. Let's talk about it when I get home.
Well, be careful and just come home.
Karen, is this a good time?
Ah, Kevin, what's wrong?
No, nothing in particular. I just thought I'd see if you've arrived at your parents' house yet.
Oh, I see. I just got here. I mean, you're contacting your estranged wife so soon.
Oh, yeah, well, the moment you were away from me, I was wondering what you were doing.
No, that's okay. It's not like we're divorced. We're having the ceremony next month, right?
That's right. I'm really sorry we're having the ceremony at a time like this.
Don't worry about it. You got laid off due to company downsizing. You didn't want me to get caught up in it, so we're living apart.
Right. Thank goodness your parents are still working. I thought it would be better for you not to be under any financial stress. I'll do my best to find a job as soon as possible. If I can, I'd like to get a job at a company that pays more than the last place. But maybe I'm setting my hopes too high, considering the situation.
I think you'll be fine, Kevin. Take your time and do your best.
Thanks. Just wait a little longer, okay?
I'll be waiting for you. Kevin, good news.
What? What?
You might be surprised. Are you sitting down?
What?
I'm pregnant.
Huh?
I'm in my 8th week.
Wow, really?
Actually, I had been feeling a little under the weather for a while. So I went to the hospital and they said, "You are pregnant."
Oh, wow.
Surprised, right? We had been talking about having kids for a while. We weren't trying to have a baby. It's still nice to have a baby, isn't it?
Well, we didn't expect it to come so soon. I don't know. I don't know if I feel it or not, but I'm still happy. So I'm finally a father.
Yeah. I guess I'll have a nice surprise to report at the wedding tomorrow, huh?
You sure will. I'm sure everyone will be surprised, but I'm sure they'll be happy. All right, I've got to get a job as soon as possible.
By the way, Kevin, you said you had a final interview with a company, right?
Yeah, they want someone with my qualifications who can make an immediate impact. There's no problem with my abilities, so they'll make a decision after interviewing me.
I see. By the way, what company is it?
A planning company.
I see. Good luck.
Yeah, I'll do my best. I'm about to become a father. I'm gonna make sure they give me the job.
I'll be waiting for your good news.
Yeah, you take care of yourself.
Yeah, I will. Thanks.
Sorry, Karen. The interview didn't go very well.
What? You didn't get it? Why? Kevin, you said you were confident.
I was confident, but to be honest, I don't know what went wrong. I felt I had a good response at the interview, and I was sure I could do it. That's why I was so surprised when I got the rejection letter.
But there must be a reason, right? Maybe you weren't prepared enough?
No, I was prepared. I did my research on the company. I thought I did a good job of presenting myself. I did my best in my own way, but...
But results are everything.
I'm really sorry. Well, what can you do? I guess it just wasn't meant to be. I'll just have to try again next time.
Hey, Kevin, are you sure you're okay?
What?
You seem to be taking it pretty lightly. You're not single, Don't forget your wife is pregnant.
I know that.
If you stay unemployed forever, I'll be out on the street too. I need you to get a job.
I'm sorry. I understand your concern, but I will definitely get a job. I'll do my best for you and my baby.
I'm glad you said that, but you can't just say it.
Yeah, I know. But can you give me a little more time? My next interview is coming up soon, and I promise I'll make it.
Next interview? Where are you going to take it? Tell me the name of the company.
It's C Corporation.
Okay, C Corporation.
You know this company?
No, I don't. Anyway, make sure you get the job this time.
I will, trust me.
Okay, good luck.
Karen, I'm so sorry.
No, Kevin. Did you fail the interview again?
Yeah, C Corporation didn't work out either. I was sure I'd be okay this time, but I got rejected in the last interview again.
Oh, that's the second company.
It's only the second company, but I just don't get it. This time too, I came very close. I just don't understand why they rejected me.
That being said, what didn't work out didn't work out. You just have to give up.
That's being pretty blunt. Well, there's still a chance. There are plenty of companies looking for mid-career hires. I'll start from scratch.
Kevin, you're going to be a father.
I know that.
It's not a position where you can just brush it off and say there's always a next time.
I'm not brushing it off. I'm really trying to.
If you're trying so hard, show me results. Don't disappoint me anymore.
Yeah, I know. I'll get the job this time.
Do you know where you're going to apply next?
Not yet.
Well, let me know as soon as you decide.
What? Why? Can't you just wait until I know the results?
I at least want to know which company my husband is applying to.
Okay.
I'll be rooting for you.
Thank you. I'll be in touch.
Kevin, I can't take it anymore.
What's wrong, Karen?
What do you mean, what's wrong? You haven't kept your promise. You haven't found a job yet, have you?
Oh, about that. Sorry. I always feel like I'm getting a good response in the beginning, but for some reason, I never get the job.
I think you're mistaken about the response itself, aren't you? You always say, next time, next time, next time, but you always get rejected.
Well, if you put it that way.
You know what? It's been 2 months since the wedding, and I really didn't want to say this, but if you can't find a job, I want a divorce.
What? Divorce?
Yes.
Isn't divorce going overboard?
I've been thinking about it a lot, and I've come to the conclusion that divorce is the way to go. We are already separated. All we have to do is get the paperwork done.
No, wait. We're about to have a baby. If you get divorced, what's going to happen to you and the baby? You can't even go to work right after the baby's born.
As long as I can get child support, that's all that matters. My parents are self-employed, so after the baby is born, I can work to help out in the family business and have no problems making ends meet.
Well, it looks as though you've thought about this a lot. But for me, it's a bit sudden, and honestly, I'm a bit confused.
I don't think this would have happened if you had found a job right away.
That's,
In exchange, I won't ask for alimony. Just make sure you take care of the division of property and child support. That's all I ask.
Karen.
It's my way of saying thank you for your unemployment. Please, just go ahead and give me the divorce.
Anyway, can you give me some time? I need to sort out my feelings.
Well, I don't blame you. But if at all possible, I'd like to settle things before the baby comes. That's what I want.
All right, I'll let you know. I'll be in touch.
I'm sorry to bother you at work, Tucker, baby. I have something I really want to let you know. Hey, is this a good time? I finally told him.
Karen, what's wrong? What did you just say?
You're being so weird. I want you to call me Karen Pie like you usually do.
Karen Pie.
Ooh. Now, where was I? You said you were about to divorce your wife, right? So I took the plunge and asked my husband for a divorce. So far, everything is going according to plan. So we're almost ready to be together, handsome.
As planned. Just to be sure, let's go over it again to see what the plan was.
What? Why?
Because I think this is the moment of truth. You want to be prepared for anything, don't you? It would be a disaster if we both missed something.
That's right. I love how you're so calm and collected at such an important time. Leave it to the sales manager of the Bee Advertising Agency.
Okay then. Can you tell me what the plan is again? If you get anything wrong, I'll tell you what it is.
Okay. First of all, after separating from my husband who was laid off, I became pregnant with your child. But with things that way, I'd probably get divorced and lose any assets from the home, and might even get charged for emotional distress. You used the contacts you had cultivated in sales to spread bad news about my husband and prevent him from finding a new job. That's why I had to get the name of the company out of him every time. Then, after waiting a while, I became numb to my husband's inability to find a new job, so I asked him for a divorce. And I asked for child support for my unborn child. This is the flow of events up to now, isn't it?
So, what are you going to do now?
First, I'm going to do whatever it takes to get the divorce finalized. If he gets a job before the divorce, it'll give him a reason to avoid the divorce.
I see.
But it's no good if he never finds a job. Now is when Tucker Baby can stop interfering with his job hunting. Once he gets a job, I'll ask for child support in one lump sum. Even though I'm pregnant with your child. My husband is an idiot, so I'm going to get the child support out of him. He thinks the baby is his. How's that sound? It's a perfect plan.
I guess so. So let's just keep on going with the plan.
Okay, you got it, handsome. My mom and I are going shopping for baby stuff. See you later, Tucker Baby.
Long time no see, Karen.
Hey, Kevin. What? It's already been 3 weeks.
Has it been that long?
You said you wanted to sort out your feelings, so I waited for you. But you're really making me wait too long. I can understand why you don't want to break up with me. But what about the fact that you haven't heard from me for 3 weeks?
I'm sorry about that. I had some stuff to do.
What stuff to do?
I found a job.
What?
Well, I've noticed that there's something that's been holding me back from finding a job.
What? Oh, yeah, that's tough.
I talked to a friend from college about it. He said he's starting a business and I should join in. He said he's going to take me in as an executive.
Treated like an executive?
So now, I'm earning twice as much as before.
That's great. If that's the case, I'm okay with not getting the divorce.
We're not getting a divorce?
That's right. The main question was whether or not you could support me and the baby. Well, that's settled now. And you're making more money than before. That's a good thing, isn't it?
Well, I guess that's what it means.
So, if that's the case, forget about the divorce and the child support. I think I'll go back there next week.
You're coming back?
Yes, handsome. After our baby is born, we won't have any time for just the two of us for a while. Let's spend some time together for the first time in a while.
I guess so. Then I'm gonna file for compensation against you and Mr. Williams.
What? Who?
Director Williams. You and Director Williams were having an affair, weren't you? His name is Tucker, so you call him Tucker Baby.
Oh my God.
I couldn't believe you were having an affair with my ex-boss.
Oh, why do you know about that?
It's been 3 weeks since then, and you still haven't noticed. That's amazing in a way.
Kevin? What have you been talking about all this time?
The message before today. Go back to this talk history. Karen, did you check the history? You thought I was Tucker, the boss, and sent me that stupid text, didn't you? Oh, come on. You didn't even read it. It's already been 30 minutes. It's about time you finished reading the whole thing. Come on, answer me. It's no use just sitting on your hands. And there's no point in trying to contact Director Williams. After all, he's probably battling it out with his wife right now.
No way.
Well, it looks like they're not getting divorced.
Huh?
Director Williams is an adopted son-in-law. It seems she's punishing him by not divorcing him and letting him go.
Wait, this is all happening too fast.
I know it may seem that way to you, but for me, is the result of my thorough preparation over the past 3 weeks. By the way, I had visited the director's house a few times, so I was already acquainted with his wife. I think that made everything easier.
Oh no. Kevin?
The divorce is final.
What?
It seems like you were blinded by my future income and were about to change your mind. If I hadn't noticed, you were going to keep pretending the boss's kid was mine. I can't believe I was going to spend the rest of my life with a woman like that. It's not even funny.
Please, give me some time to explain. I'm coming home. Please, give me a chance. I don't want to have to raise the baby on my own.
What chance? You want me to raise the baby? You want me to pay child support?
What?
The baby you're carrying has nothing to do with me. So what are you talking about chances?
But you know what? The child was conceived during our marriage, so technically, it's your child.
I've already prepared a suit against you for denial of legitimacy complaint.
What? What's that?
Of course, if it turns out to be my child, I'll pay child support. But since then, I've been doing some research. I can prove that I was away for a week on business when you got pregnant.
Huh?
Now, if you do a DNA test on the baby, it'll be conclusive.
DNA test?
Oh yeah, I've already moved out.
What?
I canceled the lease on my old place because it was up for renewal. I sent your stuff out today. It will be delivered to your parents' house tomorrow.
Hey, what are you doing?
What do you mean? The woman who betrayed me by doing all kinds of selfish things?
Hey, you know what?
From now on, you'll have to communicate with my lawyer.
A lawyer?
No matter how you feel now, I'm not going to answer any of your questions. See you later.
Wait a minute, Kevin. Kevin, I need to talk to you. Please pick up the phone.
I have nothing to say to you. I told you if you need me, you'll have to go through a lawyer.
Please, I need you to try again.
Huh?
I got a bunch of stuff at my parents' house today, and they found out about the affair. They also found out that the baby is your ex-boss's, and I'm about to be kicked out of my parents' house.
Wow, that's tough.
Don't talk to me like it's someone else's problem. If I get kicked out of my parents' house now, I will have nowhere to go. You canceled the lease on the old apartment, so tell me where you moved to.
Not a chance.
Don't be so cold. Are you abandoning your wife and kid?
Karen, you're not my wife anymore. And the child in your belly is not my child either.
Oh no. Let's start over again. You were happy when we were together.
You're the one who betrayed that happiness.
I'm sorry I cheated on you.
I have no intention of forgiving you.
You're the only person I can count on.
You have Tucker, the man you love.
I broke up with him. He asked me not to contact him anymore. My parents are fed up with me. I'm really all alone.
You brought this on yourself. It has nothing to do with me.
Kevin, I'm really sorry. Can we start over again?
Impossible.
Kevin!
Goodbye.
Wait! Please don't abandon me.
After that, Karen kept asking me to get back together with her. But of course, I refused. I had a lawyer intervene and we were able to divorce without incident. If it had not been for that misdirected text, I would have been forced to raise someone else's child. I am deeply relieved that my ex-wife is an idiot. I have not been in touch with Karen since the divorce. Rumor has it that after she was kicked out of her parents' house, she moved in with a distant relative. And I heard that she gave birth safely. Because she had borrowed money when she paid compensation to me and the director's wife, She is now working in a nightclub to pay off her debts while being taken care of by a relative. I had a disastrous experience of being cheated on by my wife shortly after we got married. But thanks to my friend, I've been able to get a good job. I'm going to move on and live a new life.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.